Man, here with Oak Hill coach Benitez Jackson. First of all, Tez, another season. Did you ever think you might not get it in with everything that's been going on?
Yeah, I mean, we really didn't know. It was really up and down. We always knew it was a chance that, the season was going to get delayed. The one in January kind of caught us by surprise, but I'm glad we're here. But it's a race. It's a race to get everything in.
Well, I know usually in a normal season you got Thanksgiving holiday, and you can come in even on Thanksgiving if you want to and get some stuff done. Then you got the Christmas break to get some stuff done. You don't have a break to get things done. Has it been a real struggle in that aspect, especially with this club that you have? We'll talk about in a minute, but you got a young team. It's been a real struggle not having those holiday breaks.
It has. It has. We always look at like Thanksgiving and Christmas break as really our time to get a lot of stuff in that we want to work on. Now we're just kind of trying to figure out as a coaching staff, 2 or 3 things we want to focus on to be ready for the first game and kind of make adjustments throughout the season. With basketball, you can lose every game in the regular season to be fine. So we're not going to rush to put anything in or overload these guys. We're just kind of going to put 2 or 3 things in. Hopefully we're pretty good at those things come next Friday, and we'll go from there.
Speaking of guys back, last year you had a very good 3-point shooting team, and I think between 3 guys you had almost 163s. Right. 2 of those guys gone now, but you do have Jacob Purdue back. Talk about him as a player and what you expect from him this year.
The same things. We're looking for him to take a little better, a little more leadership role than he did last year. We had Jason and Darian McDowell here, but kind of the leaders of the team last year, and he's going to have to step up and take that leadership role on. And Jacob's Jacob. If he's open, he's a good shooter. We know what we can do. He does from that. Hopefully, we want him to rebound a little bit better than he did last year and defend a little bit better, and he's done that in practice so far. So we're looking at him to kind of be the leader of the team and kind of steady the ship for us.
For a while here, at least in your 5 years here, 6 years, however long it's been now, you've had teams with a lot of veterans. Is this maybe the youngest team you've had as the head coach here?
Yeah.
Does it remind you of any other team during your time here at Oak Hill?
My first year here, we had Andrew. Every year we had Andrew and Abe, and we were playing 4 or 5 freshmen at the time. Tristan Morgan and Corey Bass. We played all those guys a lot of meaningful minutes in varsity. This game here is probably the one. This team here probably lacks the most experience as far as going into playing varsity minutes. We got 7 or 8 guys, maybe 9 guys that we feel like they play for us, and just kind of figuring out the rotations and how they're going to play, how they're going to fit is going to be our challenge.
Who are some of the guys you're going to count on? And I mean, you mentioned Abe Farrow. You got his brothers out there. Looks like you got some guys that are willing, from watching practice today, willing to shoot the 3. Talk about your guys behind Purdue and what you expect from those guys.
Yeah, I mean, we're counting on Leonard. He's been Leonard Farrow, which is Abe's brother. He's been terrific for us in practice, which not shooting the ball, but really defensively, and his effort has been great. We're looking at, we got Ethan Vargo, who's just a sophomore. We moved him up last year. He played a little bit as a freshman. We're counting on him. Sammy Chris is a more than capable shooter from outside and been practicing really well for us. And we're looking for Caden Maynard, who's probably our most athletic guy. And he's long and athletic and can really shoot the ball. So, we're looking for, also we have Trey Foster, he's from Fayetteville, played last year, but he's made tremendous improvements in his game. Been in the weight room all summer. He's put on 10, 15 pounds of muscle probably, and so we're looking for him to play a lot for us. So we got some guys who I think we can shoot the ball. Just going to be getting the rotation right, which will be a challenge for us.
You're one of the 2 teams that's going to be making that jump from AA to 4A, and I know we've talked about this before, but your thoughts on just making that jump and getting back with some rivals, kind of. I mean, you got Greenbrier East on there, you got Woodrow Wilson on there. These are old Oak Hill rivals.
Right. Yeah. I mean, and like I said, we played East last year twice. We played Princeton already. We played them twice last year. It's just going to be playing Woodrow, which we welcome playing Woodrow. It's like you said, it's an old rivalry. Got a lot of respect for those guys, the way they play. We try to emulate some of the things they do here, just the way they kind of go about their business over there. So I'm looking forward to it. I think our guys they'll compete, and then we'll just kind of take it from there. Yeah.
It sounds like you do have a lot of, and I mentioned the youth. Sounds like you're going to have a lot of these guys back in the future. How many seniors do you have on this?
We got one senior now, and that's Cam Craddock, who's been around 4 years. Cam's a team guy, great kid.
Kind of another Oak Hill guy's dad played here.
Yeah, his dad Artie's there, and you couldn't ask for a better kid. Cam's, everything that we want these kids to be here. So he's unselfish. He works hard. And he's probably our only guy that we got in the post that really plays in the post some. So we'll be looking to use him for some defense in the post and some rebounding for us.
Now, these guys, are you going to work? This is a year because it is a different season. It's going to be 6 weeks to get in 18, and then it's tournament time. Are you going to be using this are you kind of going to look ahead a little bit because of the way the season is, and back in 4A now? Is this kind of a test? And I know you don't want to give away a senior's year; it's his year,
right?
But are you going to be looking a lot to the future?
Well, like you said, I don't want to cheat the guys that's here now, and so I know we're going to look to, play the season and try to win. We're in it to, a lot of the guys will be back next year, like you said. We don't, we lose one guy off the team, so it's kind of a look into the future type of deal, but also, we want to make sure we put them in the best situation we can compete now as well.
Right. You don't want. You're not going to sacrifice wins for getting
right.
Win. Well, but I guess my point was. Is it going to be a little bit like when Andrew worked and those guys were younger? You're going to try to maybe filter in some of these younger guys as the season progresses to see what they can do on the varsity level?
Yeah, our plan anyway, even back from last summer when after the season was over and our coaches met, was we feel like this team, we can play 9 or 10 guys on this team and rotate them in and out. So, that's our plan anyway. So, we want to definitely get hopefully 9 or 10 guys. And plus, I think with conditioning now, with these guys they haven't played in so long, we have to kind of develop some depth. And I don't think any of these guys are ready to play, 32 minutes in a game. So we're going to be playing it. We're going to look to play a lot of guys and kind of get our rotation set from there.
What is that doable expectation for this team? What does Benitez Jackson want to see at the end of the year?
Just thinking we're competing. I want to be able to compete. That we're sharing the basketball. That we're defending at the high level. That we're rebounding at the higher level. We're small, so we're going to make sure we're physical on defensive rebounding. And so just the same expectations. I know going 4A is a big thing to everybody, and it should be the rest. But our expectations really don't change around here. So we want to win games, and that's what we're going to try to go out and do.
Now,